Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Thanks for joining me. I've got guests from all over. And we're going to talk about art, antiques, and collectibles, what to look for, and the tips that you need to know. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you, Dr. Lori?
Good. I'm good. What's your name?
Tammy from
Hi, Tammy. Where
Wisconsin.
Are you? Oh, Wisconsin. Can you back up, Tammy? Back the object up so we can see the whole object?
Yep.
There you go. All right. How'd you acquire this, Tammy?
I saw it at an estate sale,
Okay.
and I actually didn't sleep for a couple days because I said if it's still there on 75% off day that I was going to get it.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So you saw it and then you went home, you didn't take it. Did you buy other things at that estate sale?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. It's funny. What made you leave that? Was it too high priced?
Well, it was they originally had it priced $100.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously from what I've learned from you, I knew it was Nippon. I knew it had, I can show you the green.
So 100, you figured 100 was too much for it. Is it 16 inches tall?
How
tall is it?
Yes, 16.
Yes, 16. It looks pretty big. So it says hand painted Nippon, but what to look for? Look at that mark right there. Hold that mark. Don't move.
Okay.
Try not to move. Look at that mark. That mark has a crown on it. It has Nippon in all capital letters. This is what to look for. And it says hand painted. That's a later Nippon mark. What does that mean, later, Dr. Lori? That means that mark is the early 20th century. It's not the 19th century Nippon mark that we typically see. So that actually indicates that, yes, it's made in Japan, and the white porcelain shows you that it's, of course, good quality. Then it's hand painted, and how good it's hand painted comes into play with value. But it's those capital letters that I want you to be looking for when you're looking for early 20th century Nippon pieces. So 16 inches is big. I like big. That's strong, nice. Applied ornament. Can we see the piece from the side this way, if you held it up this way?
Oh, so I just measured it. It actually is this way from here.
About that, you want to see.
Oh,
it's 12.
Top to bottom, people.
Top to bottom here.
Top to bottom. Okay, so it's about 16 inches, and then base. What is it?
Oh, it's 13.
13 inches. Okay. Well, okay. And then it's hand painted. And then notice the applied ornament. Those handles are applied, right? And then you'll notice in the early 20th century how small that neck gets. It gets so small. Early 1900s. In the 1800s, that neck isn't small. That neck is big, right? I like it though. Hey, have you signed up for my newsletter?
Of course.
Okay. The newsletter comes to you. All you have to do is, of course, go to the free icon on drloriv.com and put in your email address, and you'll get that. Value on that piece, $100. What did you pay?
25.
There you go.
I have a quick question since you're teaching us.
So you went at 75% off day, and you got it for 25.
Right.
And everybody's saying, oh, Dr. Lori, they should know. They know that it's worth more. They know that it's worth more. You got to negotiate with them, and you got to go at the right time so you get those bargains. What's your question, hon?
Inside the crown, there's not that M. So when you're looking for Nippon vases, do you want the Morimura or do you not?
The M means Morimura Brothers, which is one of the manufacturers, right?
Okay.
And it is not always in the crown. It's usually in the wreath. That's a different mark, which I talk about at drloriv.com under the research. Hey, my question of the day, but good question. My question of the day, Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's fun. Spin the wheel.
Yeah. Thank you.
My pleasure. Nice to see you there, Tammy. And again, don't forget, super chats and super stickers are on. When you support the channel, you support all of us doing, of course, more videos that help you. And a lot of you are watching Real Bargains and finding those bargains. Don't forget to share this channel. I need you to share the channel so I can do more videos to teach you more. I'll always show you what to look for and share my tips and expertise with you. All right. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I guess let's talk about this vase with the peacock feathers. We're going to dream big, right?
Yes.
Yes, I would like the T-shirt to say Dr. Lori says on it. Do you have one of those?
I do. I have a pink one.
All right, I believe you. Somebody in one of the shows said, oh, mine's in the wash. And I don't know if I believed him.
Mine is.
I might believe. All right, tell me about these peacock feathers. What's your name, hon?
Robin.
Hey, Robin, where are you calling from?
Suburb of Chicago.
All right, Chicago land. So how'd you acquire this?
I got it at a Goodwill.
How much did you pay?
I paid $7.
Did you negotiate, and where was it in the store?
No, it was on a display shelf.
Display shelf.
Yeah.
Sometimes bigger stuff is on the display shelf, and sometimes it's down at the bottom because they don't want to lift it up because they're afraid it'll break. So if you're looking for big statement pieces for yourself, for your collections, or at the bottom, oftentimes they're on those lower shelves. So you've got this piece. You paid $7. Is there a mark on the bottom?
No.
How tall is it?
It's 11.5 inches.
Okay, show me that bottom. Right up to the camera. Up, up, up. There you go. Stop. Yeah, I don't like this bottom at all. And here's why I don't like it. Do you hold it up so I can teach you something, Robin? There we go. So the middle area, you're a sweetheart. The middle area, right, looks like it's actually sort of think about when you're making a cake, right? So it's kind of like when you're swirling that cake around to get everything mixed in, the egg with the flour with whatever. I don't know. I don't bake. But basically, you're swirling it. You see the swirls there? And then you go back, the concentric circles. So then you go back toward that rim and you don't see that same swirl. That indicates a low quality ceramic. So what they're doing is they're using a low quality ceramic. And then if you turn it this way, upright, then they start painting the heck out of it. Let's paint it and make it look great, because it looks great when it's painted, but the core of it, the foundation of it is not very high quality. So for $7, you did okay. It's made in America. Value on that piece is going to be about $25. So you're not hurting anybody for $7. You did great.
It looks great with peacock feathers in it.
Yes, I bet it does. All my values are based on actual sales records where a similar piece has sold. And if you want to know the sales records and the values for your objects, you can do a video call. It's easy to do. You can book them at drloriv.com. You can do a video call. Robin, have you done a video call where you can
yes.
Is it been helpful?
Oh, definitely.
Good. I hope it's been helpful. And it's a lot of fun. Be organized, have everything ready to go, and we'll move right through all the stuff. Hey, my question of the day, sweetheart, is Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy game shows?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. Yeah. I like Jeopardy a lot. Sometimes they're very hard. I am not good at trivia. I'm lousy at trivia, really. But Jeopardy, because it's not, you have to do it too fast. I like Jeopardy a lot. So, Robin, nice to see you. Thanks for being with me.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So when you're looking at ceramics, I want you to think about that. Is the painting basically there to cover up something that's not up to par with the ceramic itself? This is why we talk about porcelain and bone china or stoneware ceramic. The glaze and the hand painting is important, but sometimes it's covering up low quality, right? And I want to thank you again for the super chats and the super stickers. I want to thank all of you for doing what's important, which is use the Binge Link and share the channel. Why is the Binge Link important, and how do you find the Binge Link? Well, the Binge Link is important because it will help you binge all of my videos. People are going, oh, well, I've seen your videos. You haven't seen all my videos. I guarantee it. There's a lot of them. I've been doing them for years. The Binge Link is right at drloriv.com, our website. And then you go to the specials and shop page right at the top. And then basically scroll down until you see that red Binge Link button. The Binge Link will give you all the videos, and they will organize them for you. They'll organize them for you as the most current ones first, so you can move through all of them. Some people are telling me, Dr. Lori, I have to re-watch them, actually. I have to re-watch them, and that's something. Oh, this particular piece, this is a nice pin, actually. This pin has been in my mother's jewelry box for decades. And, as the youngest, I was the one who got to go through the jewelry box. So this particular pin actually is one that dates all the way back into the 1940s. My mom was born in the 20s, and she had this pin in her young adult days. So yeah, it's a fun leaf pin. I like a brooch. I don't know. Some people don't really like a brooch, but I like a brooch. Even with a sweater, I like a brooch. Thank you very much for asking about that. The maker is actually a jeweler out of New Haven called Michael's out of New Haven, Connecticut. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's talk about brooches. Let's look at this brooch that we've got down here. It looks like it's a swirl, and it might have some gold tone, and it looks like it might have some pearls on it too. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Hi, Dr. Lori. Charlene from upstate New York.
Hey, Charlene, how are you?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. So tell me about this brooch.
Well, I got this from a thrift store. As you can see, I love my brooches.
Okay, so you have a lot of brooches and you display them like that. And that's actually a good way to display them and to protect them, because when you
Yes.
pile the brooches on top, you want to be careful. But I also
Right.
offer a recommended jewelry box that you can
Yes.
get, right?
Yes.
And of course, I get compensation when you make a purchase through our website. But in fact, the brooches, you don't want to pile them on top. You want to have them have space. So a lot of people do what you do, right? They basically put them there. Now, do you take them off and decide what you're going to wear?
I haven't yet. I'm just collecting them. I lucked out getting the tailor's form.
Okay. Yes, you did. Yeah, the tailor's forms, those are expensive. They can be as much as $400 for one. I appraised one that was $400. So some of them are expensive. Tell me about this brooch.
Okay, this one is Mark Trifari. It was tough trying to figure out which one I wanted to show you.
Yeah, well, that's not easy. But you can do a video call and show me everything.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Okay,
so that one was Trifari.
Trifari.
Yeah.
You want to see the
Is
back?
It's Mark Trifari on the back.
Yes, it is.
Did you count up how many faux pearls are on it?
Darn it. No, I did not.
All right, you got to count them up, because if you're going to relist it for resale, that's one of the things you have to do. You have to paint the picture for the buyer. Reselling tip. You have to count how many pearls are there, because when they hear there's 28 pearls as opposed to, it just seems like a cluster, that helps them to say, I'm getting a lot of pearls in this deal, right?
Okay.
Gold tone metal, very nice. Show me the back of the clasp. Let's see if we can date it. Did you look at my marks on my webpage and learn, this mark relates to this time period for Trifari?
Actually, I have all kinds of notes written down for you.
Okay. Okay. Well, you'll be taking notes from my webpage.
Cards galore.
Okay. All right. Well, take the notes from the web pages. They're there. This particular piece, late 1950s, early 1960s. You'll see these all the way into the 70s, but this one's a 1960s Trifari piece. Let's see the front again. What's nice about this brooch, because I will twirl a brooch, right? I don't always go the way that it's supposed to go, where the pin goes like this. Sometimes I wear it this way or on an angle. It all depends. That's a very nice piece. Are there any missing pearls? Doesn't look like it.
No, try to do a quick count. It looks like 22.
There you go. I like to see that. Let's get that counting going. Value on that piece, $125, $150 in a good market. Now, couple of things. Make sure they are all strong, right? They're all on there strong. And what increases the value a little bit to that 150 level is, of course, that idea that you have, again, that frosted detail in the gold. It's not just flat gold, right?
No,
like, flat
pretty.
gold, like Napier might have. So I would say 150. How much did you pay?
$1.
Yeah.
One.
Dr. Lori, the thrift store would know that. One of the thrifts, somebody said on a comment recently, the thrift store would know that, or one of the thrift store staff people would have grabbed it for that. It would never be sold for $1. Are you kidding me?
Not always.
There it is. They miss a lot. Was it Goodwill? Was it Savers? What was it?
Oh, it was a needle in a haystack. It's a local thrift. A
local thrift store. So they're missing it. That's not good. You don't want to do that. But good to see you. And my question of the day, if you will, Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Jeopardy all the way.
Don't you miss Alex?
I miss him tremendously.
Yeah, God rest his soul. I miss Alex. And I have to say that all of these others, we're not sure and we're figuring it out, this kind of stuff.
No.
I'm not big on this. Make a decision, get somebody new, and let's get used to the new person.
Yes.
That's me. They could use me. I'd be good at Jeopardy as a host. Anyway, bye.
Thank you, Dr. Lori.
My pleasure. But when you're looking at these pieces, I want you to think about that. Reselling tip, count up those pearls. Also remember that the metal, the base metal, right, the actual setting is as important for design elements as the gemstones, faux crystals, rhinestones, whatever it might be that's added to a piece of costume jewelry. So don't just overlook the gold tone metal or the gold plated metal. Make sure that you focus on that too. Take good pictures if you're taking those. And don't forget, you have to know when to sell it. And my selling tips are also on my blog. But yeah, that's a good one. My guests are here. Let's see. Oh. What should we pick? Let's see.
Pictures if you're taking those.
Well, we've got what might be, okay, I didn't know if she was doing her coral necklace or the piece in her hand. George Washington. Let's go with this jewelry. I have to say, these look like David Yurman earrings. What are these?
Hi, Dr. Lori.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Mike. I'm calling from Oklahoma.
Hi, Mike. Do you watch the show all the time? What do you like about the channel? Compliment me. Give me a couple of tips.
I'm a newbie. This is about my third week watching, so I've binged about 30% of your YouTube channel.
Are you learning stuff?
I am learning a ton.
Good, a ton. I like that. Are you
My biggest,
or just doing it for fun?
Not yet. I just started reselling on Facebook. Last week, my big buy was Legos, and I sold some collectors' Legos.
Yeah, Legos are big. I was talking about Legos and toys, and I'm talking about the toys too coming up. Don't forget. I know which toys are going to be valuable for the future, so I'm going to fill you in. I love to give you the inside scoop. So tell me about this. These are, how did you acquire these?
So it was an estate sale that was kind of rushed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They just threw it together without a bunch of information, and the jewelry was kind of hidden in a closet, and nobody
Put
was
those
really
earrings
looking.
up to the camera so we can see them. Your hands are gorgeous, but I want to see the earrings. No, now your hands are in front of the earrings, Mike. What are you doing? There you go. That I like to see. Are they marked DY?
They sure are.
Ah, I love this. These are the characteristic David Yurman. It is actually, of course, his very well-known cord or very well-known rope design. He's the New York artist, you know, of course, for the two-tone sterling silver and gold pieces. It's got a nice lever back, you know, basically the lever back that clicks right on with the post. You have to have pierced ears. I have pierced ears, but a lot of people don't. I have a very good friend who never had her ears pierced. So how much did you pay for this? So it's a quick kind of get together estate sale. The jewelry is not organized, right?
No, it's just in the closet.
Biggest mistake. My gosh, what a mistake. Okay. So big mistake, people. So how much did you pay? What happened? And did you buy a lot of jewelry or just these?
I bought about 6 or 7 silver pieces.
Okay. So did you see that they were marked 925?
Yes.
What made you buy them? Did you know they were David Yurman?
I did not. And I'd seen one of your videos where you did a David Yurman bracelet, and I totally forgot. What made me buy these is I saw the 14 karat marking.
All right, good. Okay. What'd you pay?
$3.
$3 is unbelievable. Those are $850 David Yurman earrings, and they're gorgeous.
Should I keep them patina or should I clean them?
Don't clean them. What are you doing cleaning them? No, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Don't do anything. You know, if you have to do a little bit of rubbing alcohol on the posts only, what do I have in my ears? On the post only, that's the post right here, that part. On the post only, rubbing alcohol. If you're going to resell them, let the next person do what they want to do. Why did I take out my earring? That was a big mistake. I can't get it back in now. Okay. So anyway, I like that a lot. $850 now. That's a beautiful find. Your other pieces are probably going to be just, and this is your reselling tip. Show me those David Yurmans again. I'm going to show them what to look for. First of all, the two-tone, notice the sterling silver, and then I'll get to the reselling tip. And the sterling silver, and then, of course, the black. Go the other way. Why are you moving this? There we go. The black and the silver, the black and the silver, the black and the silver is characteristic of the style. Learn the styles of the big top name designers, and you'll be able to identify them too. Mike used the 14 karat gold mark. I show you the marks too. That's great. That's fine. Reselling tip is this. Make sure you sell them together. Make sure you indicate, because you can find online exactly information about David Yurman and when he made those. And remember, the other reselling tip has to do with if you have other pieces and you want to group them together. So think about that. The fact that there are 14 karat gold when you're reselling them, take a picture of the marks and show the people the marks. They like to see the marks. Wow, it does say 14 karat gold. It makes them feel more comfortable, and it builds confidence in your shop too. So congratulations to you. Hey, Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
I've been to Wheel of Fortune, so I'm going to stick with that one.
Well, and I'll tell you what, you spun the Wheel of Fortune at that estate sale and you won too. Nice to meet you from Oklahoma. See ya. Keep watching. He needs to binge watch, but he's doing it. He's getting through it. Nice to see all of my guests. That was a real steal. Wow. David Yurman for $3. Oh no, it's not out there. Everybody knows. Subscribe to the newsletter and I'll give you more information so you can learn more about how to find these pieces, the Goodwill, the estate sale, the thrift shop. Make the haul and score. That's what I want you to do. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. He knew because he watched my videos. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. And I hear that a lot. So don't forget to answer the question for me in the comments. And don't forget, of course, you're supporting the channel when you purchase a mug. Yes, I get compensation. Or when you, of course, share the channel. Watching and sharing is important too. So you've got that as well. You've got that as well. What else have we got? Let's see what these pearls look like.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what's your name with the pearls?
Heather.
Hi, Heather. Who's sitting
Hey,
next
Dr.
to you?
Lori. This
Hi.
is my husband, Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Where are you guys calling from?
I'm good. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Okay. So are you like Green Bay? Are you Madison? Where are you?
We're on the border of Illinois. We're in Beloit.
Oh, all right. Nice to see you. So tell me, is she buying too much stuff at the thrift store?
No. We actually just started watching you about a month ago, and thank you for everything you do. Actually, you've taught us quite a bit. So
We bought.
Oh, well, I'm
things
glad to
we
hear
bought
that.
some
I'm glad
videos.
to hear that.
So,
Thank you very much. I'm happy that you're enjoying it, and I hope you're sharing because that's how you can help me to make everybody else know about the channel. I'm happy that you're learning quite a bit. So as Michael said, I'm learning a ton, Dr. Lori. How'd you acquire these pearls?
we bought them at a Salvation Army for, I believe, $5.
Okay, now everybody's looking at the pearls, and I want to show you what to look for. First of all, if you look at the bottom portion of the pearls, they kind of go straight, and then they kind of curve out a little bit. Okay, and you'll notice that they aren't straight. They kind of move. When the pearl strand does that, that indicates that when they actually were tying the knots, they're not holding the pearl very strong and they're tying the knots quickly. So what happens is you start to get this curve in the pearl necklace and the strand. When they sit on your neck, they won't sit straight. So they're going to look funny on your neck. People go, wow, you're that picky, Dr. Lori? Yes, I am, because the ones that are really worth a lot of money don't do that.
Okay.
How much did you pay for these?
$5.
All right, so $5. How long are they if you open up the clasp and you measure from end to end? And that's how you measure a necklace. You don't measure from when it's closed and just measure the piece. I want you to measure from end to end. How long are they?
they're
About
20 inches.
20 inches.
and they're
About 20
marked.
inches, great. So for your multiple, whatever it was, $5 investment, you have, of course, you have pearls which are fresh water but not cultured, and value on them about $200.
Okay. Not
Nice.
bad.
If
Yeah.
you look at, yes, thank you. If you look at the pearls again, can you hold them up again? Notice the color. The color is sort of this beige, almost beige white versus very, very pinky or very, very white. You know, they're not like China white, and they're kind of beige, brown, white. They're not really brown. They're more beige. So that is not as popular right now, but they come in waves. You know, sometimes the gray ones are a little bit more popular, or the pink ones are more popular. Right now, these are not as popular. If they were in the popularity stage, they'd be worth a little bit more. But right now, about $200. You did very well, very well. So did you just pick them out of like, you know, off the counter? How were they displayed? How were they presented?
They were actually in the case. So we were looking at all different ones.
And we bought 3 of them. So in all 3 of them, one of them has a 14 karat mark, but we were curious about these ones here. But
yeah, we bought a few since.
Well, when you have an opportunity to buy more than one, you might be able to negotiate and go, hey, I'm buying a group. Can you give me a better deal? And it looks like your husband likes his jewelry too. So I like you guys, jewelry lovers.
absolutely.
Right.
Nice to see you. Hey, my question of the day, if you don't mind, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune? Do you have a preference?
Wheel of Fortune.
I like both. I'm
You
a
like
nerd at heart, so I like both.
So you can watch for the whole hour. They used to be on back to back. I don't watch a lot of TV like that, but they used to be on back to back. So I don't know if they still are, but that's what we're seeing. So nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, Mrs.
Thank you,
Dr.
Dr.
Lori.
Pleasure. Keep watching. Thank you. And thank you for the super chats and the super stickers, because you're supporting not only me, but you're supporting the channel. You're supporting each other to learn more. So it's great to see all of you. They look like a good team. That's great. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a video call and we identified some French cups from the modern era, the mid-century modern era, and they were purchased at a thrift store in Barcelona. So pretty cool, right? We had some international information from the video calls over the weekend. I have a silver tray that I bought yesterday at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. It says finest qual international silver company. It's heavy. Is it plated? I paid $5. It's plated. There are a lot of different information that goes along with plating. And I talk about plating, not only in my Silver Marks video about silver and such, but in many of my videos about silver plate. There can be many different marks on silver plate, including statements like finest quality or high quality or quadruple or triple. What to look for. Maybe you look for A1A or AAA. There's a lot of different marks that indicate we are silver plated, whatever that we is, whatever that object is. So you want to look for those too. I also show you this and share this on my blog, newsletter, and of course the research pages on drloriv.com. So you can learn a lot on our website. But for the most part, good question. Yes, it's plated for $5. You probably did pretty well. How'd you acquire this ring?
Hi, Dr. Lori. It's Liz in Seward. I bought this in a jewelry buy, and I paid $3.50 for it.
Okay.
It's marked 925.
Did you test it with the Presidium gem tester, Liz?
I have requested that as a gift.
Oh, that's good. You know what else you could request as a gift? Speaking of gifts, the Dr. Lori video call gift certificates.
I had a 10-minute one, but I do need to do a longer one.
Well, you need to do, in fact, gift certificates. So you don't have to pay for it. Tell somebody else. For the people who have everything, you can get appraisal gift certificates with me. It's easy. So you didn't, so this has been, so you're buying this jewelry and you don't have a Presidium gem tester yet. You better get on that because you need it.
Yes, I do need it.
Yeah, you need it.
Yes.
So these particular pieces, I still haven't seen the gemstones yet because you're showing me the side. So these particular pieces, yeah, you're going to need to test those gemstones. They look pretty significant. And the time period for the piece, is it marked 925?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So the time period for the piece takes you into the 1960s easily. And I would say that the setting alone is probably about $100 just for the setting in sterling silver. Looks to be a good, significant amount of sterling silver, but the stones can be citrines. The stones can actually be a lot of different stones. They can even be garnets. They can be a lot of different stones. So we need a Presidium gem tester for that. Where did you buy it? Did somebody say, oh, they're citrines or oh, they're this when you purchased it? Was it an online auction or something?
eBay in an untested jewelry lot.
Yeah. You got to test that. You got to test that because they're doing the as is. It's up to you. We don't know. We're doing that, but you only paid $3.50 for it, so you can't complain because these people are saying I don't really know what it is. They could be glass too.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, Liz, that's good. Value on the setting because we know the metal and the metal is marked. We know $100. The gemstones, we're going to have to get the Presidium and see whether you got glass or you got something great. Glass or great.
As soon as I know, I will let you know.
Yeah, well, you need to get that Presidium gem tester, which of course on my recommended pages where you go to the specials and shopping page, my recommended products are easy to find. Just scroll down on the specials and shop page. And yes, I get compensation when you purchase. But again, it will help you in the long run. And don't forget the most important thing, I think it's the most important, and it's really very cheap, the loop. The loop will teach you a lot. It's a money magnet. It'll show you what to look for. And what to look for on a piece like that, the marking of the metal, right? Also look for a complexity of design for the setting. And if there's space for 2 or 3 gemstones like you have, value will go up because you're holding more gemstones. That's great. Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy, Liz?
Jeopardy with the Art Fleming, actually.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Great. Well, nice to see you. Thanks so much. It's good to see you.
Thanks.
And thanks to all my guests. It's good to see all of you, too. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. See you next time.